Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into a really dark corner of Anita Blake's world. We're talking vampire executioner, necromancer, and dealing with some seriously dangerous people.
That's right. The sources take us straight to Albuquerque, well, Santa Fe too, where Anita's answering a call, a debt owed. Our mission here is to really unpack this collision between, the almost normal parts, an assassin getting engaged, and the truly monstrous, flaying victims alive, kind of monstrous.
Yeah, and we're looking at the cost, right? The psychological toll.
Exactly. What does it take to survive this?
So it kicks off with Anita heading out there because of Edward. He's the assassin she calls the perfect predator.
Yeah, she says he's either a sociopath or so close makes a little difference.
And being friends with him, it's like having a pet leopard, basically. Might not eat you tonight. That's the level of trust.
It immediately grounds you in this super high stakes, really precarious relationship. She's there purely as his backup. And that relationship, it's everything here. Let's talk about Edward for a second. He's got this other identity, right? Ted Forrester.
The normal guy persona.
Uh-huh. And this is the guy who actually had a contract on Anita's life before, but he turned it down.
Which is wild. And his reason tells you everything you need to know about him.
Totally. He figured killing her meant he only got to kill her.
Right.
But protecting her? Well, he thought he'd get to kill more people down the line. Yeah. Pure calculation. Not friendship, not loyalty.
Just maximizing the body count. Chillin'.
And the favor she owes him, that big debt.
It stems from that time she killed his backup, right, Harley?
Exactly. Harley was his friend, too. So Edward gave her this choice, a duel, right then and there.
Which she was dead certain she would lose.
Or owing him a favor, to be his backup someday, whenever he called it in. He had to control the outcome, even potentially his own death.
And now he's called it in. She shows up, ready for, well, anything, and finds Edward trying to be normal.
It's jarring. He's engaged to Donna. She runs one of those shops,
Psychic stuff. Crystals, tarot decks.
The works. And Edward's trying so hard to maintain this Ted mask, this normal guy act.
Which must be incredibly difficult for him.
Oh, you can feel the strain. It's his shot at a mundane life, but it's completely at odds with who he is. And Donna, she's understandably cautious about Anita.
Especially when she finds out Anita's armed, given her past, her first husband.
Dead by werewolf, yeah. So Edward's attempt at normal life, it's making him vulnerable. Dangerously so.
But even with the fiancé, that dark bond between him and Anita is still there. He pulls her aside.
And asks her for the ultimate promise. If he ends up like these victims they're hunting, mutilated, horrific, he wants her to promise to...
take his head.
Yeah.
Cleanly.
It's his version of trust, asking the deadliest person he knows to ensure he gets a controlled death if the worst happens.
And the source says he looked relieved when she actually agreed.
Palpably. He knew only she had the skill and the coldness maybe to do it right, to make sure he died well. It's twisted, but profound in their world.
An incredibly dark form of loyalty.
So this case is why he called her. And it is beyond grim. They start at the hospital.
Where the victims who survived are being kept. This is where it shifts from, sociopath dynamics to just pure terror.
It's designed horror, truly. 6 people, skin red, raw, like they'd been flayed. Completely.
And the mutilations, specific, targeted, eyelids cut off, noses.
Tongues ruined in some cases. The male victim, castration, just smooth, raw skin left.
But they survived. How?
That's the horrifying part. The killer knew exactly what they were doing, how to inflict maximum trauma, maximum pain, without killing them immediately. Expertise.
Suggests a motive way beyond just killing someone. Ritual. Torture.
Something prolonged, yeah. And the physical evidence, or lack of it, doctors found no corrosive agents, nothing like acid.
So the skin, the body parts, they were physically cut or torn off.
Seems like it. Brute force and skill combined. It's awful.
And the victims who didn't survive.
They were found cut into pieces, just left where they fell. Confirms a blade was used in those cases. Utterly gruesome scenes.
But Anita brings something else to the table. Her necromancy.
Right. She can raise the dead, sure, but she can also sense death's echoes.
So at one crime scene, the Bromwell's house.
She feels something. A soul. Hovering near the ceiling.
And that's a clue, because...
But souls usually only stick around the death site for maybe 3 days, max. So confirm someone died there recently.
But they didn't find the usual cut-up body parts.
No. Which means the killer changed their method for this one. Maybe killed them in a way that didn't add blood to the room.
Cleaner.
Yep.
Faster, maybe magical.
Exactly. The investigation pivots right there. Away from standard police work deep into the supernatural underground.
And the clues point towards Aztec connections.
Yeah, so artifacts found at a scene look like museum-quality Aztec stuff. And then there's the local master vampire's name. It's Papalotli.
Which means Obsidian Butterfly, an Aztec goddess.
Bingo. Ties it to ancient, powerful forces.
Now, it's Papalotl. She was questioned by the police.
Yeah, but she had an alibi. She was performing on stage during 3 of the murders. So, officially cleared.
But Edward doesn't buy it.
Not entirely. He thinks she knows something. So he asks Anita to pay her a visit, but specifically off-duty.
As a necromancer, not the official vampire executioner.
Right. He needs information the law wouldn't let her get.
Before that meeting, though, Anita does her own magical scan.
Yeah, she reaches out with her senses
Mm-hmm.
and picks up something strong. Miles away, out towards Santa Fe.
What is it?
Not a person. Something.
Yeah.
Non-physical. Free-floating. Powerful. And she senses this intense eagerness for the coming night. Like it's waiting. And it can't move in daylight.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely not human. So, dealing with this kind of power, Edward brought back up, didn't he, besides Anita?
He did. And it's quite the team.
Let's hear about this nightmare crew.
Well, first there's Bernardo. He's Native American, kind of flirtatious, seems professional enough. Former bounty hunter.
And he owes Edward.
Big time. Edward saved his life after Edward had to kill Bernardo's own backup, who'd gone bad. So it's a debt thing. Professional courtesy, sort of.
Okay. And the other one?
Then there's Olaf, German.
Yeah.
Huge guy. And, well, he's an ex-rapist.
Oh.
Yeah. And the sources, he brags about it.
Mm-hmm.
What he did, he just looks hungry, like he wants to kill.
Jeez. How does Edward manage him?
Very directly. Edward tells him point blank, "You touch Anita, I kill you." End of story. It's a rare moral line from Edward, maybe.
Shows the stakes.
Yeah.
This whole team is just volatile.
A dangerous compromise, absolutely. So to get intel on the magical side of things, Anita and Bernardo go see Nicky Bacco.
The local necromancer. And something called a Vargamor.
Yeah, Vargamor is like a witch, but specifically bonded to a werewolf pack. In this case, the Los Lobos Biker Club. They're werewolves.
Okay, so Bacco's connected and powerful.
Definitely. He's got his place magically protected, wards everywhere.
And getting in is weird.
Oh, it's pure Anita Blake world absurdity. Bacco's cautious. His bartender, Paulina, has a shotgun. Anita has to lie to get past her.
What does she say?
Claims Edward is her lover. And to prove it, she has to describe, well, let's just say intimate details about Edward's anatomy.
You're kidding. To the woman with the shotgun.
Yep, just to get in the door. It works, though.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, so they get inside. What's Bacco like?
He's scared, visibly terrified. And this is a guy who deals with werewolves and magic daily.
So whatever they're hunting, it scares even the established supernatural players.
That's the key takeaway. This isn't just some rogue monster. It's a threat to the whole damn hierarchy.
Bacco's fear must make him talkative then.
Eventually, Anita puts the pressure on, lets her necromancer eyes show they glow black, a side effect of her power. That gets his attention.
And he spills.
Yeah, he confesses. Says there's a minion killing witches and psychics.
Yeah.
And the main creature. It skins mundanes. Ordinary humans.
Skins them like the victims in the hospital.
Exactly. And Bacco. He thinks the creature is an actual Aztec god. He offers to lead them to it.
So things are escalating. Mythological level stakes.
Absolutely. But before they can act on Bacco's offer, the phone rings. It's for Edward.
Bad news.
The worst. It's Riker, an illegal artifact dealer. He's kidnapped Donna's kids, Peter and Becca.
Oh, no.
Leverage. Riker threatens to torture and kill the children unless Edward brings Anita to his compound. Immediately.
So Edward has to go. Does he bring back up?
He does. Olaf and Bernardo.
Oh.
Hidden. Wired for sound so he can give them orders. He rushes there.
What happens at the compound? It sounds like a trap.
It is. And it's brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, Riker forces Anita to watch monitors. His people, Russell and Amanda. They're abusing the children.
Oh, God. Why? To force her to do something.
Yeah, to pressure her into performing some kind of spell he wants. But the sight, the sheer horror of seeing the kids abused, it's too much for Anita.
She breaks.
She collapses. Physically. Severe headache, nausea, like a concussion, but from pure psychological trauma and stress. She's past her limit.
But the confrontation isn't over, is it?
Not even close. The skin man attacks her.
The what now?
One of the flayed victims. Brought back. Controlled somehow. A walking horror.
She fights it.
Yeah, she manages to defeat it.
Hmm.
But then the real master steps out.
The Red Woman's husband.
That's what he's called. And he's wearing a mask made of human skin and flesh.
The missing skin from the victims.
Looks like it. Utterly grotesque.
And who is he? What does he claim?
He claims he's a god, created by his people's tears and Spaniards' magic made flesh. It connects back to colonization, corrupted ancient power.
Okay. And the skin man Anita just killed.
Turns out it was actually a vampire. Edward took it down with his special ammo, holy water, silver, mercury mix.
Nasty stuff. So what does the god want with Anita now?
He forces her to use her necromancy on the dead vampire's body.
Forces her how?
He compels her, makes her reach in and take the vampire's heart.
And what happens?
The moment she takes it, the heart just shrivels, becomes this gray, used-up piece of flesh against her chest.
Yeah.
The magic works.
Works how?
The act transfers power. It revives the Aztec god. His own heart starts beating. He becomes real, flesh and blood, powerful.
So she gave life to this thing.
Against her will.
Exactly. She was used as a conduit, a tool to incarnate this ancient, corrupted evil. She's horrified. Hashtag tag outro. So after all that chaos, what's the fallout? Baco, the necromancer, he confirms he's actually gaining power now, sharing it with the werewolves through that Margmore bond, securing his own position.
Smart move for him, I guess. And Anita, what does she conclude about the monster?
She knows it's not human, and she figures out that its Papalabel, the master vampire, knew about it. Knew it was a corruption of a great gift, some ancient power twisted into this horror.
But the personal cost for Anita, it's immense.
Oh, yeah. She finally admits it to Agent Bradford. She's burning out. Says her eyes feel like a cup, full of the things you've seen, the things you've done.
Wow, that's heavy.
It is. She knows she needs to stop. Plans to take time off. The job, the killing, it's finally getting to her, eating her up inside.
And what about Edward, Mr. Ted Forrester?
His brush with normalcy, with Donna and the kids, it actually changed him. He tells Anita he's going to marry Donna, that he'd die for her, for the children.
Really, Edward said that?
Yeah. And here's the kicker. He admits that when he's with them, trying to be Ted, he feels regret. Regret for the parts of himself he had to kill to become the perfect predator.
A crack in the armor. Actual human vulnerability from Edward.
A huge one. Makes him more dangerous in some ways, maybe, but also human.
But just as Anita's contemplating getting away from it all, there's one last chilling observation from Olaf, right?
Yeah, Olaf, the violent backup. Anita admits, despite everything, she's still drawn to the danger. The adrenaline, maybe.
And Olaf sees this.
He sees something. He comes up to her later. Says he owes Edward an apology. Because when I saw you take his heart, meaning the vampire's heart, so practiced, I knew that you were as I am.
Oh, wow. He sees her as being like him.
Exactly. He finishes with, you still live for the kill, Anita. He sees her skill with death, with necromancy, not as a necessary tool, but as kinship, a shared nature.
So that leaves us, and you listening, with a really tough question, doesn't it?
He really does.
Despite her burnout, her trauma, is Olaf right? Has the job, the constant violence, already changed Anita Blake? Turned her into something closer to the monster she hunts? Someone who, deep down, lives for the kill?
Or is that just what survival looks like in her world? The price you pay to keep breathing when you walk in darkness?
Something to definitely think about. A painful truth, maybe?
And on that thought, we'll wrap up this deep dive.
We'll see you next time.